Hey, this is Ryan with TrendLizard.com. I have one more ticker that a subscriber had sent to me that we're going to analyze, and this one is super interesting. It's actually one of the stocks that I've been following pretty closely on the new hot stock list that I have going, just basically the stocks that are making news, making noise, making money, all that stuff. And this one is on there. So thanks for sending me this ticker. I'm looking forward to breaking this one down and analyzing it for you. It is Constellation Brands, ticker STZ. It was incepted back at the start of 1992. Not entirely sure what was going on here from an Elliott Wave perspective. Looks like a small trendy move, a counter trend pullback. But where things really start getting clear is off the 96 low. So off that low, really nice, trendy 5-wave advance. It completed in 2005. It underwent a counter trend 3-wave pullback that retraced just a little bit more than a 61.8% retracement. And then since then, the 2009 low, it has gone sky high from about 10 all the way up to about 240. It has pulled back to a little bit below 220 currently, but it has been on a tear. It's bullish. It's still bullish. Let's dive in and take a closer look at what's going on here, starting with the advance here off of this low in 2009. So this is a closer look at it. I try to break it down. The details aren't that important, but I still like to show them to you just so you can see the nice trendy 5-wave advances, all the internal moves count out and everything. It just kind of proves out just how trendy this move is, if you needed any more convincing other than the fact that it went from 10 to 240. So this is a bullish move for sure. It does not look over. This does not look like a completed 5-wave move. So what it appears like is happening, it looks like we've been in a 4th wave pullback in 2018, and it's going to get ready to go sky high once again shortly. So let's continue to zoom in. We're going to look basically just at this action here since late 2016. So this is really the money chart in my view. So here's what's going on. Obviously, this was a big pullback. Obviously, it's a counter trend move. It was choppy, it was sideways, and it's been completely retraced. So this is a counter trend move. This was a sharp, strong move. Took the price from about 145 up to 235. Super clear, clearly very trendy. No doubt about it, and things have turned sideways again here. So this is obviously a trendy move. It is obviously ended here in the start of 2018, and it's obviously been a counter trend move here. There's nothing fancy or interesting about this analysis. It's the obvious analysis, just looking at the chart here from a real basic standpoint. So, and we can prove it out again just by looking at the 5-wave advance it's played out and just how choppy this move has been here. So here's the biggest question, the $1,000,000 question. Is the 2018 pullback over? So it's taken a general 3-wave form. So it's possible that it ended here in August and that it is now resuming its uptrend. But I'm not a believer yet. I don't think it has. But anyway, let's dive in and take a look. I think the important thing to take away is that it is going to continue higher. The question is, how much more damage are you going to have to sit through if you own this guy, or wait through if you don't own this guy before it actually resumes its upward trajectory here? So that's the big question. So let's zoom in here. So this is the pullback. It just looks closer at the 2018 pullback. It is definitely a 3-wave move. The question then becomes, is this trendy price action? Is this a 5-wave move that is kicking off a resumption of the overall advance? And it's possible. It could be. I'm just not a believer yet, and I'll show you why. I'm going to zoom in and just look at this action here. So here it is. This is the move. It started out in a generally trendy way. It gave us a nice generally counter-trend pullback. It shot higher again in October, but then things are failing here. So this is a little bit of a concern here. And so basically, it doesn't take much. It's at 219 right now. If it moves below 216, this recovery off of August low is going to look like a counter-trend 3-wave move. If that is the case, that means that this pullback here in 2018 is not yet over, and that opens up the possibility for a move all the way down into this yellow support area. That would be a really large pullback, not one you want to sit through. I really don't care what your time frame is, unless it's a super long-term time frame. You don't want to watch it go from 220 down to, say, 175. So it's a big deal. So if this breaks down again through 216, it's going to look like a counter trend move off of August low, and that opens the door to a larger pullback. It's probably not going to go down to 175. It'd probably flirt with 200, maybe the top end of this deal, but the potential would be there for it to go to 175. So that's the game here. And if stars can avoid moving below 216 and can instead reverse and head higher, then it could become a buying opportunity, and we could look more closely at the possibility that this counter trend pullback has finally ended and it's getting ready to take off to the upside. So if it can battle back and start moving back up here in a dynamic fashion, it does look like it would become a buying opportunity and something that you should strongly consider. But it's a little bit sketchy in the near term. So just be careful, and again, if it moves below 216, I would get the heck out of the way until this pullback completes. So I hope that was very helpful. We do this all day at trendlizard.com. I'm here to help. I'm here to guide you. So please feel free to come visit our website, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks.